What is up, everybody? Welcome. I'm your host, That Legit Tech. This is Tech TV. Guys, please give me a couple of seconds. We're having a little bit of a little bit of difficulties, not a lot. Just give me a second, please. Excuse me. I don't know why my stuff's acting up, but oh well. Yeah, I think I should. Chat. I may die, I may not. um, Chat, please give me a minute. Because I fear that I need to let my dog out. What's up, Brad? Thank you for tuning in. Greatly appreciated. Very much appreciated, to be honest with you. Just something came up. Hey, 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 what is up? Alright, give me 1 second, chat. I gotta make sure my dog's good before we continue. Alright, chats. I'm sorry about that. So I went upstairs to do my normal thing, let my dog out like I said I was going to. In the process of doing that, my son had a coughing fit. So I had to give him cough medicine. And that is why I was gone for a while. So please forgive me. I truly, truly apologize for that. But but there is not a lot I can do. Like I said, my son was having a coughing fit, so at a point in time that was kind of important to take care of. All right, where are we? What are we working on? All of this. Well, how's everybody's night going? Or late night going? What's everybody up to aside from tuning into my stream? Uh, hello?
Long fucking time.
Why are you so
What's up?
quiet?
Oh, my mic was pushed down. Am I still quiet or what?
No, now you're loud.
How's New World?
I mean,
Ethereum or whatever.
everything that it is good. I mean, I enjoy it. Just wish I had more people to play it with.
I I've seen it before. I've looked at it before. And I just looked at the trailer again. I'm like, what's up with Android games like this?
It's the longevity. It's the end game. That's that's what I like. I like the end game.
Yeah.
It's the fact
I
that
mean, I meant the style of game.
yeah, MMOs.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess.
The end game is where it's at. You freaking you race to level cap, and then you run through shit as a tank or a DPS or a healer, and you try to do raids. You try to get the end game. Exactly.
I lose interest in so fast in games like that.
But why? What's the difference?
What do you mean?
What's the difference between playing a storyline game and playing an MMO storyline game? Why do you lose interest?
I just don't like. I don't like the limited classes. Like I feel like it's restricting. And then like with rating and all that shit, I feel like it kind of gets really repetitive. It's always the same thing, same like I don't know, it's always seems the same.
Well, it feels that way if you don't put in the time to get to the higher tier levels. I mean, and the restricted part is only based on what you go as.
Yeah, but there's always only like 3, 4 classes. Like like if they did a little bit more,
Well,
if they did
New
more
World is
classes to
different.
choose from.
New World doesn't have set classes. You're either a tank, you're either a DPSer, or you're a healer.
That's set classes.
No, it's not. Well, okay. What do you want? That's what I don't understand. You say set classes, but what I don't think you understand that.
Like look at it like so like Skyrim. Okay, you can you can like kind of do anything, follow any path or whatever, and it gives you the ability to do that. Or
New World's
like
like
a
that.
regular
New
like
World's
like a
like that.
regular D&D game, like a paper on table or tabletop D&D game. Like you pick a class, you pick your subclass, but you can still like follow really any path that you choose to follow.
I think you don't like the. I think it's the fact that when you pick a mage, you pick a mage. When you pick a
Yeah,
sorcerer, you pick a sorcerer. But that's the thing. You, I guess. I guess then you would like New World, because New World's like that. You create one character. If you don't like playing as a tank, you basically have the ability to use every single weapon and ability based on how you go back and respec your character.
I guess it's kind of just the way that I play like RPG, RPG games or whatever. You know, like I can choose to be like I can pick an archer class, but I can still decide to go like with hand-to-hand combat in multiple directions, you know, or I can choose to do a little bit of all of it. You know, games like that are what I like.
You just like playing single player games.
I wish most of the single player games like that. I wish they were fucking. They would make multiplayer games like that.
You can't. You can't.
Why?
Because then you'd have people being stupid and selfish in raids. That's the issue, Josh. What you are talking about is basically saying, okay, let's all fuck around, go inside a raid, be whatever we want, and then when we start failing and not doing it and not working as a team, your game, you would.
So you're saying breaking it down like that forces people to like to team up and.
Yes, the way you want it, the way you're talking is if everybody was able to do all willy nilly like that, then when you go into a 5-man dungeon, who's going to be tanking? Nobody, because everybody's going to want to be DPS and nobody wants to be healer. At that point, when you pick a sorcerer and you go further, at that point you lock in 2 talent trees. You either lock in a DPS sorcerer mage where your spells hit, or you're either creating massive damage or you're dotting, i.e. like poison, poison, shit like that, where it deals damage over time, stuff like that. Or you go down the path of a sorcerer where you're a healer. At that point, you do heals over time. You do buffs. You do that. At that point, that's when a sorcerer defines whether or not you're DPS or healer. Same with a warrior. A warrior is a warrior up until it gets to a certain subclass where it either has to pick between a DPS warrior or a tank warrior. But New World is exactly like that, because as it stands, put it this way, as it stands right now, my weapon mastery, I have 11 in a sword and shield. I have, for the one-handed weapons, you got sword and shield, you got rapier, you got hatchet, you got flail and shield. Two-handed, you got spears, great axe, warhammer, great sword. Range, you got bow, musket, blunderbuss. Magical, fire staff, life staff, ice gauntlet, void gauntlet. Now, the healer only rocks a fucking life staff, and that's your healer. Like, you can still level up all the other weapons if you want, but then you can go back, spec your character to the way you want to be. Like, let's say you want to fucking just power through this whole thing as an archer going through, but then you decide, oh, you know what, I want to go healer. You get the end game, you get the level cap, then you respec your character, you freaking spend a little bit of money in gold, and then you buy some freaking healing gear, and then you give it a shot.
Yeah. I don't know.
That, like, but you're, you know, there's another game that is like that too. It just recently came out, Throne and Liberty. Like, you're not bound to anything, but at the same time, it's like Ryan is playing Call of Duty live. I haven't seen him play that in a while. It's just, I don't know. Like, I feel like if you got into an MMO, like if you really got into an MMO, I guarantee you, I know exactly what you would do. You would be a fucking archer. Or a hunter or whatever specialized in bow and laying down traps, which would classify you as a DPSer. But it doesn't
What's
stop, huh?
what's DPS stand for?
Damage. You are strictly damage person. You go in, you deal damage, you get out, and you expect the healer to keep you healed. At least the secondary healer. See, that's okay. That's why I don't understand how you love D&D. I don't understand how you enjoy D&D, but you don't, because D&D.
I think it's just the way that like all the dungeon masters that I've had like have ran their games, you know.
But you, and I think it's also the I'm truly think the concept of understanding the overall senses. Yes, I get that certain games lock you into certain things, which doesn't it. As someone like me, I don't like being locked into things. Like if I have the ability to play a sorcerer, and in your sorcery, like let's be frank here, okay? If you can tell that a game has necromancing, like hardcore pushing necromancing, and you have a witch or a sorcerer, I would expect some type of ability to do necromancy. At that point in time, that if I'm not able to play a class that does that, with regards to it being part of the game, then yes, that to me is locked in a class. Like Path of Exile. You pick a witch, okay? At that point in time, your witch is either any kind of elemental witch, any kind of whatever, but you also have the ability to summon, be a necromancing witch. It certain games are tailored to certain things. Do I think if World of Warcraft was on console and you understood it, I think you'd love it. I think you would seriously love it due to the simple fact you would love the hunter class in that. I
I
know.
mean, I got into Silk Road.
See, and that's the thing. You get into that game, but you wouldn't see. Then that would mean black. You, I'm telling you. I don't know. I don't know about New World. New World is a lot of running and a lot of questing. But then I don't know. You don't seem like the person who'd have issues playing that. But then I'm wrong at point in times too. Every MMO always has an archer class. At which point the archer class always does X amount of things. Like some lay traps, some lay booby smoke bombs, some lay things while also wreaking havoc with bows and beast mastery.
This
Yeah,
this
I mean, I know
some
that.
kind of fault. A glutton for danger. The fault could be well if I so that cut.
Dude, I wish you could. I wish you could have seen my fucking my world that I created, my D&D world that I created when I was in prison, dude. I spent months creating this world.
Jesus.
I had fucking, dude. I had a whole map laid out. I had so I had 30 different dungeons on there. Each dungeon mapped out on paper. I had probably 20 temples. Each temple mapped out on paper. I had I think it was like 8 or 10 large main cities. each of those mapped out, and like all the details, blacksmith, fucking general stores, alchemist, all that shit, fucking missions that were like depending on your role, like what you rolled, you could get missions in the city, um, from either like the leader of the city or different characters of the
Josh,
city.
I just want to smack you. I really want to smack you. You literally made a fucking city that is normally in an MMORPG. I am letting you know that. The way you are describing it, it is
Dude, and I
literally
had,
a.
bro, I had like different biomes in this motherfucker. I had I had like forested biome. I had a tundra biome. I had fucking um so like there was like woodland forest, and then there was like jungle forest. I had I probably had 50 different townships all around my map. All of them mapped out. Like dude, I made like a whole fucking game.
I just don't get it, Josh.
I had so
If you
I
talk,
even
if
I
you talk
even
rating to
even
me,
down to
ooh, Hannah
even
Austin, what's up?
even down to like races. Like I had like the human race, of course. So I had like typical human, orc,
I see you, Hannah.
elven. But I had three different elven races. I had two different orc races. Um, I had two different human races. I had a goblin race, and all of them were mapped out with like different warriors and fighters in each race. Had all their like damage written out, everything, dude, everything.
Everything. I could only imagine. By the way, Hannah's in my stream right now. From yeah, you do. Um Blue Top Cafe. She works with your mom. Yes, Park Ridge. You know, we chat her up every time we go in there. You trust me, Josh. You know her. What do you mean? I think you pulled up to a legendary ship, Josh.
Oh god, I think I did too. I just, why does that mean that I know her? I still don't understand why that means that I know who she is. Okay, I wanted a lot of people, Andrew, and I don't remember a lot of them.
Anyways, she was the sweet one. She always chatted with us. Can't believe you.
Oh,
Oh, you're a nincompoop. You're a ninny.
my bad.
You're a ninny. Those register yet? Yeah, they did. There we go. Premium unlocked. So what's keeping you up this late, Hannah? Should ask. Oh, level 23. Now that I unlocked all this, Jesus Christ. Oh, why is that not up? Chat, why are you not up? Oh, god damn it. So, Josh, what are you doing?
Right now, I'm fighting this legendary ship.
Is there a button to claim all? You can kiss my butt. There's not a button. I have to claim them all at once.
Really? You piece of shit. Dude, I was literally up against this ship fighting it. And it said you have left the battle area. Your damage against the ship has been lost. I'm not ready to go up against the legendary ship yet.
No, but when are you ready?
I don't know because I've had my ship maxed out and they still kick my ass.
That's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure I've had my stuff maxed too, and
I've only ever beaten 2 of the legendary ships.
the very easy ones.
Yeah, like the one that rams you.
Yeah.
That one you can beat. This one with the mortars, that one's beatable. But I think there's one isn't there one that's got two ships?
Yeah, the twins.
Yeah, that one. Like how? Oh, that's my ally. Sorry, dude. What ship are you? Don't know
Oh
you
my
or you're
god.
fucking-
Fuck. I hate this thing, man. Dude, I'm actually getting annoyed. They literally do not have a claim all button. Like, how do you not have a claim all? How did I just get a level 700? Alright, we're done. Alright, Josh, listen to this, okay? So let's say you want to cast ice abilities, right? You use an ice gauntlet, right? Ice gauntlet.
Yep.
Ice damage.
Yep.
193 ice damage. Now, there's certain abilities that an ice gauntlet has. Like, when you level up the weapon, you level up the specific weapon. Inside the specific weapons, it gives you specific abilities to use.
Yep.
So, I mean, in that sense, like, it's just stuff like that.
Broadens your abilities.
Yeah.
Bro, so I was looking at Glassdoor today, and there's a application on there for a mill position, paper mill position. Here in Point. Look at it. Starting pay like 94 to $106,000 a year.
Yeah.
Manager position. So I'm like, fuck, dude. I have a lot of manager experience. I've worked in the foundry. I've worked in different places where my knowledge could collectively probably figure a lot of that shit out. I'm looking at the application or like the job listing or whatever. There's a bunch of shit that I could probably figure out. Production management and like ordering, just kind of shit like that, keeping things going. And then I look, there's some shit in there that, I could probably fake it till I make it, like I know enough about shit, like chemical shit with, paper and what goes into it, and like the process of making paper and shit like that. I know enough about it from working at other places, and especially like at ECC, us going to the mills, to figure the shit out. And then they start talking about shit. I'm looking at it and I'm like, hell no. I couldn't even fake it to fucking make it. Like, and I was like, well, maybe just my application to see, But then I read all that other shit that like I have no idea what the fuck they're talking about, and I don't think that. I feel like I'd feel stupid if they actually called me back, because then I'd be like, well, I actually don't know this shit.
Literally, it's something you can't even.
Huh?
Literally, it's something you can't even figure out.
No, I know absolutely nothing. Like, I don't even know what they're talking about. I'm still kind of contemplating doing it, cause like, I mean, it's like paper mill specific things. So I mean, like, I feel like they could possibly look at it as, if you've never worked in a paper mill, it's something that needs to be learned.
That's what
But I
I'm
mean,
saying.
but I mean, but also like I look at it like, as a lower tiered employee, I know I'd be pissed if I've been working there for however long, and some motherfucker comes up in there not knowing shit, need to be taught how to do their job in a managerial position. I'd be irate.
How irate? Like, pretty irate?
Probably. Especially like if I knew my shit.
What if your attendance sucks? What if you pulled some stupid shit? What if you just sucked and you only been doing the job for a year, but somebody else had like managerial experience?
I mean, there's that too.
Well, I'm asking you that because that's exactly what happened at my job, where I got hired.
What do you mean?
All right. Before I continue playing, so where I was a line lead, right? You said you wouldn't want to do that because you work on the lines. You come out and you help people like me, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's the only leadership position I had aside from being a senior banquet server, bartender manager, stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
I applied at Swanson Health. So I'm thinking like I'm applying to another like line lead shift position, like a line lead. No, I literally applied for a night shift lead. Like the person who decides you're fired or not writes you
Like
up.
make scheduling
Yes,
and
yes, yes. So what my boss was at my other job, but yet he was still working the goddamn floor. And I don't mean to sound lazy when I say this, but I'm gonna say this. It is actually hard for me to do this job, but then I enjoy it so much because I don't like sitting and doing nothing. But at the same time, I'm not starting at the bottom.
yeah.
So, and there's a couple people that were like, "So, have you ever worked with an encapsulator before?" And I'm like, "No, but I've been a lead before." And they're like, "So, what kind of experience do you have with machines like this?" I'm like, "I know how to troubleshoot them. Like, if something's not working and it gets explained to me on what could be causing it, I can teach you how to fix it. Whether or not I know the machine, troubleshooting ain't that much different.
Uh-huh.
If your caps aren't closing and you know why your caps may not close, let's go over the options. Okay, well, let's try this. If it doesn't work, let's put it back and try something else.
Yeah.
It's the whole point of troubleshooting. But yeah, there's one or two people on my shift that they've been there, they know their shit. Don't get me wrong. Like I've been asking them for a little bit of help here and there, like understanding things, but they have been there for a year for one. For two, the the overall way they are at work,
Their work ethics is our shit.
not so much shit because they still get their job done, but putting them in a managerial position is not the right call.
I mean, there's people that get their jobs done, but like, do they go above and beyond? Do they, reach for more to prove that they can do more to take on more?
I mean, the one guy that I, holy yeah. Okay. Hang on, Josh. Because put it this way, he has been put in charge because all right, Tim and Pam. So Tim's the other night lead with me. He's been there for 15 plus years. Whatever. Okay, he knows how to do his shit. He knows his shit. Pam is a level 3. She's been there since 2010. She knows her shit. Blay is a level 3 who's been there maybe a couple years. If Tim and Pam ain't there, Blay is put in charge. Well, Blay has a tendency to talk at the same time of working, and we have a couple people who will then engage in conversation and talk more than work.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, he's not bad at doing his job. It's just, put it this way, my boss's boss came in the week I was making my transition over to night shift. He came in the night before, and everybody, because Tim and Pam weren't there. Well, I mean, not everybody, because I do have people who put their heads to the grindstone and fucking work. So I know those people weren't in part of this, but a majority of them were fucking just standing around chit-chatting because there was no, like, management, and Blay was the one in charge. So,
Nice now. You solved problems without coming back to whine about some complication. Was there
But
some
yeah,
entity that had been
that's why I say I laugh about that, because
I hope you
that's
took
exactly
right
what
in
happened.
charge of- Oh, well.
Well, it even says in their posting, like, it is very abnormal for them to hire outside of the company for a position like this. I mean, it kind of like tells me that
I take it. I take it.
tells me that they don't have people there that they believe could handle it.
Exactly. Take it. Here's the thing. Nobody gets promoted as a lead at my place that hasn't already worked there. I was that one person that got brought in from the outside. Every lead has had experience with the machines before they became leads. I'm the only exception. Now listen here. There are 4 different shifts. There's shift A, shift B. They run the day and night opposite of us. There's shift C and shift D, which is me. I'm D shift. So when it's my weekend off, B is the night shift that works that weekend. A is day, B is night, C is day, I am nights. When we don't work our weekends, the other set does. So there are 2, 4, 6, 8. There are 8 leads. All of them, except for me, has worked on the encapsulators, trainings, whatever, prior to becoming a lead, except for me. So, if I were you, I'd take that chance. I mean, the worst case is,
I've been thinking about it. 'Cause I mean, I know I can figure this shit out. I mean, look what I did at the foundry. You know, I fucking.
and that's all it is. It's all it is teaching yourself and being like, look, you take that chance on me, I'll show you. Like, I can put my head down, I can work, I can figure shit out when I need to, how I need to figure it out. You know what to say, you know how to handle yourself in interviews. What's the worst case scenarios? They say no. All right, understandable. I didn't have the knowledge. Whatever. But at least you can say.
I don't know. I think the pay is what's daunting to me. Like that's.
Why?
I feel like that's.
I'm
The
gonna
most
put.
I've ever made is 60,000 in a year.
Oh hey, big whoop.
Ah, it's daunting. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm sorry. Did you lose your interest in money?
Well, no.
Okay, so then what's daunting about 100? Do you know what that is? That is roughly 2,500 well, I mean, given your situation, I would say with nothing issue wise and good benefits, that's roughly like 22, 2300 every 2 weeks, give or take.
That's no, 'cause that's about what I was making at the foundry.
But what were you doing? Overtime, right?
No, not on a normal week. I would make $1,000 a week.
Oh, my bad. Take home. I'm telling you, that's take home.
Yeah, that is take home. I was taking home $1,000 a week at the foundry.
Yeah, Josh. Week pay by week is different than pay by bi-weekly.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right.
Trust me, I know, because put it this way, I'm making before taxes, I'm making what Ricky brings home,
Yeah.
and I get paid every week. Ricky gets paid every 2 weeks. Compared to what I would be bringing home every 2 weeks, I was bringing home 1,500 every 2 weeks from Sunoco.
Hmm.
So it will be different due to that factor. But if you do the math, if you take 90,000, divide that by 52 weeks in a year, that's what you would divide by 52. Roughly, I might have did that wrong. Is there 52 weeks
But
in a year based on, is that every week? Yeah,
weekly.
I did that wrong. I did that wrong. Divide 90,000 by 26. That's how many weeks are you are in a pay week. So you're looking at almost 3,500 at 90,000 before taxes. Let's say 106. You're looking at 4,000,
And that's, I mean, and that so
and that's all
that
before taxes.
that number range is based off of experience, and that's where I do have upper hand, is because a lot of the things that they're talking about experience, mechanical maintenance, forklift operator, fucking production management, like I've done all that.
That is what I am saying. So where I say that you take the chance, they have to be they're willing to if they're willing to look outside, okay, so one minor factor doesn't fit. Okay? Who's to say they
But
won't take
and
the chance?
that's what's been making me kind of think about it, is if they're willing to look outside, they have to be prepared to do some training in areas.
That is what I am saying, Josh. So for you to have most of the experience that they would want, or be able to somewhat fake what they want, and then minus the one thing that you don't have, what issue would there be? Unless the salary is just getting you where you think you don't deserve that based on the fact that, oh well, I don't know this, so this blah blah blah. It doesn't matter.
And that's kind of like where I'm at. Like I don't want to take a position like that and then like let people down, or like not be able to perform the way I'm supposed to. Like that's what daunts me. Like
All you gotta do is just focus. Don't don't hang on. I'm dying. That's why.
I don't know. I
Sorry, I am dying and I'm trying to figure out how to
you're good.
cure my fucking poison.
I think most of it is like my confidence has just been a little sideways lately.
Oh,
So
don't,
I've been second guessing myself a lot.
don't do
Different
that.
things.
Don't do that. I'm telling you this right now. It's not worth it for one. For two, what's there to doubt in your ability to do a job? That's the one thing you've been able to always do. I mean, aside from other shit, I mean, it's one. I think it's because I'm poisoned. Um, there's. Oh shit! You fuckers explode. I need to fucking heal. Well, somehow I contracted some type of poison, and I don't know how or why. And it's literally almost killed me. Um, that's the one thing you've always been able to do a job. There's no reason to doubt yourself. There's no reason to feel like you can't perform the way you need to. I know you'll be able to. Besides,
Yeah. I don't know. I've been bouncing back a little bit. It's been letting people get
you
inside my
want
head a little too much.
you want that money, trust me. I mean,
I
it's
take
not.
Once
that
again,
money.
we meet
I
on
just don't want to
sick.
give Amber
You
that
should.
fucking
The
money.
repugnant. Of course, there's.
Yeah, there's no way out
Like
of that one.
I already pay fucking $600 a fucking month in child support. Fucking what? Get a job like that. I'll pay her fucking. I'll pay every means she has to fucking.
Live? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
For you will
She.
pay for your ignorance.
That's not right.
No.
We shall overcome.
No, that would. I.
She's been on one lately. I just had to call child support Friday, and my child support worker is requesting me to, or not requesting, recommending me to to start the process of mediation because Amber's basically trying to tell me that she doesn't want me to take Brooklyn without saying it because she doesn't want to say it over text message. And I have proof of her denying me time with Brooklyn. Oh, it's fucked up. This all literally started over me not, or me getting fired ACC, and now she's not getting child support. Last week, she was just arguing with me about the fact of how I need to get my shit together and this and that, and I need to get a job again, and how she has to pay for this and she has to pay for that. That's literally telling me that she's just mad that she's not getting fucking child support.
Yeah.
She told me this weekend, she goes, all the running around that I have to do, I just figured, she tried telling me that I had to pick Brooklyn up and take her back. While my car is broke down and I don't have a job. So you're going to make a situation damn near impossible for me just so I can see my daughter. And she's like, well, I just figured seeing all the running around that I have to do, I figured you could make 2 trips here. I said, don't make the lifestyle that you put yourself in my problem.
Yeah, she's the one who moved.
Yeah. She's the one that decides to do all the shit that she does and fucking hold on to a life in a city that she doesn't even live in anymore. Like, that is not my problem. He's like, Jesus Christ, I didn't make it. I'm not trying to make you a problem. Well, you kind of are. You want me to do more shit because you filled your schedule up too much. Not my problem.
And when she moved there, who did she move there for? Did she move there for Tom?
Kawasa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now,
And now she just moved. Now she lives even further. She lives in Athens now. So now it now instead of just a half hour to Wausau, it now takes me an hour to go pick up Brooklyn.
absolutely not.
Tell from here.
Absolutely.
The
There,
road-
you need to.
let me guess.
There has to be something.
I must return to my and then
Well, and that's
we'll
what
need
I
to
just
secure
talked about
whatever
with my child
sources of
support
pure
worker.
aid. Yes, of course.
Is
Tell
that
me.
she recommends that we go through the mediation steps because our child support schedule is not
Not fair.
we don't have a set schedule. We just have a general child support order. So like something she keeps trying to tell me like, oh, I don't have to get. It doesn't say in our order that you have to have weekends, and this and it's like, it doesn't say that I don't have to get weekends, but it also says that I am allotted, um, my rightful time with her upon reasonable notice. Well, every weekend is pretty fucking reasonable to me. She's like, it doesn't say anywhere in our child support that I have to do any of the transporting. Like, well, it also doesn't say that I have to do all of it. So, and my child support worker noted in our case file that she is being this way. And that she recommended me to do mediation or to ask for mediation and shit. She's fucking herself. It is really hard to hunt whales at night. And then on top of that, fucking Shay has been trying to get a hold of me, but she won't tell me about what. She's talking to Diener about it, and she's told him like Austin wants to talk to me, but she won't let Wiener pick Austin up and bring him here to talk to me. So it just tells me that it's another one of her fucking vindictive fucking games that she likes to play.
It's all that it is for you, Josh. You picked two of the most wonderful winners.
Dude, you're telling me, man.
You know, it should have been a problem when they all thought I was a problem. Just saying. Just saying. I mean, I'm just saying. They never thought, you know, and that's the fucked up thing. Not a single one of them thought Philip was an issue, Joe was an issue. No one. None of them. Just me.
Yeah. But you also did openly be like, well, I just want to go fucking party and do the things you did when you were single.
Because you always had to check with them. Did he?
Yeah.
And when I mean single, I meant like
That's one of the cool things with like me, like Brittany. Like, I can never take Amber to go do the stuff that we did because she never fucking liked that shit. I can never take Shay to go do that shit. Like, me and Brittany have so much in common. We like the same shit that it's easy to go do all that shit with her. But for some reason, it seems like everybody has a problem with me being with Brittany for some reason. Like even your mom fucking was like, man, she's causing all these problems. Like, really not.
oh well.
I really just feel like unless I'm like available to people, like they're not happy. Like if I'm not just openly able to drop whatever I'm doing or willing to drop whatever I'm doing to go and please their satisfaction, they have a problem with the fact that I'm with Brittany. Kind of the pattern that I picked up.
There's people like that out there.
It's kind of crazy.
My mom's just an idiot, and you know that. Well, not an idiot. She's
Dude, I literally haven't like talked to your mom pretty much since she kicked me out. And shit, like there's been a few messages about mail and stuff, whatever, this and that. She messaged me like last week. Literally, the basis of the message was pretty much telling me how I'm fucking my life up. Brittany's the reason I'm fucking my life up. I owe her an apology. And I need to ditch Brittany and come live back at home. Ironically, after she moves Harley in and he goes to jail. I'm like I didn't even
I'm
want to
grateful to have. I know you've just returned. I shall. I apologize. He's been gone here.
The third
Scouts from
person
Great
that week
Cleave reported the rise of some.
to
Had
just
also witnessed
message
enemy.
me
There is an. I
and start
suggested. Yes,
bitching at me
I
and
dispatched.
telling me
I agree.
what I'm doing fucking wrong in my life for some reason. I'm like, what is up with everybody? Like literally, people should know if they wanna get through to me at all. Do not come at me on like any kind of shit talking, violence, fucking talking down to me because I'm not gonna hear a fucking word you have to say.
right.
Doesn't make any fucking sense to me. You got something to say to me? Yeah, anybody, if anybody's got something to say to me, fucking come to me like a normal person, and I'll fucking probably be more than willing to fucking hear you out.
Like I said, I don't know. Oh, what? Whatever.
Yeah.
That's what I don't understand. It's, I don't know. I haven't really talked to my mom, to be honest with you.
I've been trying to keep my distance because I don't want the fucking drama. I don't want the fucking issues, shit talking, nothing. People just can't seem to fucking keep me and my name or my business out of their concerns.
See, it sucks that you're locked to Wisconsin. It really does.
Dude, it does. Like, but honestly, like, I'm getting more and more to the fucking, mindset. And Brittany is too. Like, really almost don't even care to be here anymore.
It's really nice when you move away. I mean that, like, in the sense that if you, like, what, I don't know, hard to explain.
I mean, I get it. Like, when I went to fucking Georgia on that job, and I was gone for whatever, 2 weeks. But there was a sense in like doing that was just like kind of like relieving and just like almost like a weight taken off and not being around all this stupid shit. And then I get back, and as soon as I get back, it's just all right there in my fucking face. This, and that. This person was saying this when you were gone. These problems occurred when you were gone. Yada, yada, yada. It's like, Jesus fuck,
Telling you, I know what's.
Like, I'm so it's hard. It's already the point. I don't see fucking Austin. I barely get to spend any time in Brooklyn anymore. Like, it's really getting to the point where.
What's the point of staying around?
Yeah, like. Amber was telling me that when me and her were arguing about this shit, she's like, when you got out of prison, I seen a man that was trying, and I seen a man, this and that. Yeah, you did. When I had things going for me, she hadn't raised my child support. I was able to, support myself and get ahead and do good for myself. Well, I was doing too good for her, so she raised my child support. Now I can barely live or afford to fucking, live decently. Like, bitch, what the fuck did you think was gonna happen?
No, that.
You took my livelihood away from me. Like, what, you think I'm gonna fucking sit here and pay for all this fucking cheerships when I can barely afford to live myself? Like, you got me fucked up, bitch. I've always told her, I love that Brooklyn does cheer. I love that she's good at it. I love that she's passionate about it. But I am not gonna live a life of fucking nothing so she can go dance on a fucking stage. I'm sorry, it's not gonna happen.
No.
I have to live a life too. She's a child. Her life is just starting out. I have to ruin my life so she can do something extra that she could do. There's a million other things that she could do that she'd probably be just as happy with. She could do other sports, volleyball. She's so athletic because of doing cheer. Her options are like unlimited.
Repercussions. You don't get to enjoy them because of that.
Yeah. And Amber thinks I'm just out here fucking living my best fucking life.
It sucks. Thank you for the likes over there. I greatly appreciate it. It really sucks because ample opportunities for you, and I hate to say it, I felt like I handed you a couple opportunities, and it was always put off because of your kids.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mean.
I've put off a lot of opportunities and a lot of like ways for me to get ahead in my life because of the fact that, you know, I've dedicated a lot to my kids, and now that's really just kind of fucked me in the long run. Because now I'm sitting here with my dick in my hand.
And I'm sorry, but yeah, like I get it. Like you made jobs, like for example, the New London plant, or what? Wapaka Foundry. Like I get it, good money, whatever. Okay, at that point in time, if Amber would have been working with you and not doing shit, it would have been different.
Well, and she makes me seem like, you know, just this big old piece of shit, you know, especially then, like, a lot of people don't realize, on top of paying child support, I went to every competition, every single one, and every competition I went to, I dropped at least $500, $500 to $700 at every fucking competition. Like during the weekend, between helping pay for gas, food, fucking extra shit that everybody wanted to do, or shit that the kids wanted.
Oh,
and then on top of that, anytime she needed anything for Brooklyn, I never questioned it. I gave her the money, right? Instantly. I helped her with her own shit. I helped her with Mackenzie's shit. That's not my kid. I didn't gotta do shit for her kid. I didn't have to do shit for her. But she painted a picture like I was just fucking never doing anything, never contributing anything. It's like, okay, well now, you know, you're gonna make my life harder. I'm definitely not gonna do anything to help you now.
And that's the thing. Now it's going to be like, well, he's not helping me. Well, what did you expect?
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, it sucks because I know you'd be a lot further.
It's just there's so many things that I've like done to keep, you know,
The peace.
the co-parenting relationship between me and Amber, you know, a healthy one, and you know, like Amber acts like she's made so many sacrifices. She really hasn't, you know.
She's been able to do whatever she's wanted. When she moved, she was able to move without question. When she moved again, she moved without question. And she's getting to do whatever she wants, regardless of the concerns that it brings to you or the tribulations and trials that it brings to you. And it's not fair.
I mean, look at the situation. Look at the situation she put my daughter in with Tom. You know, all the shit my daughter had to go through because of the boyfriend she chose to be with, and then chose to stay with after fucking shit went very, very bad.
Yeah.
Like
that
she
I
put my, she, you know, and I never came down on her about it. I never held it against her. But every little fucking thing that she doesn't like or doesn't agree with gets thrown in my fucking face.
Captain Patricia's right. Yeah, no, see, and that's the thing. Like you said, she did wrong very bad. And then to go back, it just, but yet acts like she's better than you.
Yeah, acts like fucking, she walks on water.
It sucks because I tell you to get a job at the oil fields out here.
Oh, dude, I know I'd fucking excel out there at that shit. I absolutely know it. But
I managed to recover but a few crates of supplies.
As much bullshit,
I'm glad to see you met with greater success. And repaired the cart.
I may not get Brooklyn a lot.
It's just a matter of the unfortunate
the bit that I
scouts
do
who
get
fell to ambush. We can only hope their heart gems protected them, and they have not fallen. We must attempt rescue.
Hard for me to
I know. My job's also looking for a 12-hour maintenance person because we don't have one on our shift.
It's a relief not to bear the burden of command. Nonetheless, if I reach the outpost and you do not follow soon, I will circle back.
They would work.
That you cannot prevent.
They would work on because we need a maintenance and a B maintenance.
That's one thing. That's one decision. I'm glad I did is when I started branching out in my work fields and shit. Even though I didn't know how to do this shit, I put myself through it to learn how to do shit like that. And now there's so many opportunities that are open to me for job wise.
That's why I like the fact that I got hired as the lead. Because now I would have never got that opportunity in Wisconsin. And that's the thing. So now, I don't know. We move back. At least I have the managerial position.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I said, the one biggest thing that's really keeping me here, too, is kids' daycare for one, and taxes are so amazing.
Taxes?
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean?
Wisconsin taxes on checks, 10.2.
I don't know what any of that.
So you get 10.2% of taxes taken out of your checks based on Wisconsin. Okay. North Dakota is an 8.7. So when we moved here, so to give you an idea, when we moved here, my wife got an additional, Ricky got an additional $400 to $500 added back to her check.
Yeah.
Based on the taxes here. when I say that I bring home, so if calculated right, if I turn my 36-hour week into an actual 40-hour week, and that's including making up for my 30-minute lunch, right? Turn my 36-hour week into a 40-hour week. My check then will go exactly to $1,000 bring home. My 48-hour week, if I make it a actual 50-hour week, my paycheck that week will be a $1,200 paycheck. Take home.
Nice.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, the difference that I was making at Sunoco compared to moving out here and everything, it's worth it. I will say Corey was right about that. Getting out of Wisconsin is the best thing you can do. It's just, and it's hard because you know what? People like Amber don't want you to go because they want that control over people like you.
They do. Yeah, I really feel like I'm really starting to feel like people like her, like they really don't want to see me succeed. You know?
Not unless it's with them.
Yeah, they want me to fucking need them. They want to be part of, you know, good shit that I do.
Well, that's because look at what they have. What do they have going for them?
Exactly.
They weren't able to keep you the one thing they wanted. Well, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it, okay? I don't play. I don't understand it. If they would have just stopped doing stupid shit. That's what blows my mind.
For real.
Like, they want to sit there and say, "Oh well, you're the reason Josh broke up with me. You're the reason Josh left me. You're the reason Josh cheated." No, 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 no. I probably would have been the reason your relationship probably worked out because you would have let Josh do what he wanted to do. You wouldn't have stopped Josh from doing this. You wouldn't have stopped Josh from going here. Josh wanted to spend the night doing this. Josh would have been able to do whatever the fuck he wanted. And I'm sorry, but you bitched, you complained, you hassled him, you said this, you said that. At the end of the day, you pushed him.
Deal with all that.
Exactly, you pushed him away. He didn't do it based on me coercing him. You pushed him away. Like,
now
the fuck?
there's a face that don't worry the way, but I cannot this.
It blows my mind. Like, Shay was just too crazy, and it got worse. It got worse after pregnancy. So I'm kind of glad like that did it. But Amber, like, if there is one thing that I will say, there was something that could have made it truly work. But again, Amber was stuck on Andrew this, Andrew that, Andrew this. And then it was like, oh, well, now you're going off and doing this and cheating. Yeah, no, like, that whole concept. Why accuse me of cheating when I'm not cheating so many times that I'm just might as well just fucking go cheat.
Right? You tell me I'm doing it.
I don't know. That's just my prerogative. And that's what I don't know, what I've really witnessed over the last couple what I realized over a handful of years. You know, all it amazes me. All these females got along when you were gone, when you were in prison.
Like, I'll make it work when I wasn't there. Then I come back out and all of a sudden all hell breaks loose and nobody can get along anymore.
Because I don't know, it's just
It's a fucking pissing for some reason.
and that pissy match they need control.
All y'all bitches ain't shit. All y'all bitches lost. I'm with somebody else now.
And that's the thing, they're not,
None of y'all matter
We
to
were
my
told that
fucking
the
life.
and they can't accept that. I'm telling you, it GPB 222. Thank you for still being here throughout the nights. Not only that, but thank you for constantly being here over on Kick. 100. And you know what? I'm pretty sure. Oh, yeah. 3 right there. I don't know. If things didn't go the way they were, they would have been a lot better.
We must
When I saw Galahad, yes, this new many of this commander might securing this look is solid.
Like, put it, Josh. Here's one. My chess piece gives me 456 gear stat with a 475.2 armor against both elemental and physical, giving me a plus 18 in constitution, also health, an empty gem socket, sturdy energy when blocking a hit while below 30% stamina. Gain 30% stamina regeneration for 6% or 6 seconds. Effect is removed if player becomes exhausted. Slash conditioning. 5% slash damage absorption for 5 seconds after taking slash damage. That's the gear piece.
I don't know if it's just, I don't know what's going on right now, but you're like very like choppy with your conversation.
How is it now?
Sounds good.
Is it better?
Yeah.
Okay. I know after a while, my mic starts to act up.
Commander Oceanatrius here.
Motherfuckers try to go along with me. Ring the bell on me. I don't think so.
Oh yeah, that bell.
Ring my bell. What did I just earn reward points for?
Generation Z, what is up? How's it going? You know, that's why we moved, right? Josh. Hello? Hello? Something must have happened. Josh. You still there?
such gifts were reserved for humanity, and they brought only disaster for themselves. This is the hour long awaiting. This is the moment we marshal the resources promised us, and assume command of the greatest military force the world has ever known.
Josh, you still there? Are you muted? I can't hear you. You're muted. God, that's not a flattering picture. You. I don't know what my cousin's doing.
And now we call upon allies from beyond. Our victory is assured.
Josh, you there?
Your arrival as well. Did you manage to beyond those? Our discovery may in fact be tied to what we assumed they sought more pure. Yes, there is a as mad.
We'll be right back, chat. All right, chat, I'm back. Hey, slight kills. What is up?
Whatever this new... The commander is here. Ah, well, you have work. There are more... I have...
Here I come full circle, from laboring in the mines on behalf of our mistress, to now being in command. The mistress is displeased with the fact we found so little of the pure Azoth she seeks. But when I shared of our accomplishments towards my plan, she has once again proved to her that I am the one who can deliver this feat. She's wisely committed even more of our forces to the cause. The ore flows like a river to the summit. I will soon bask in the glory of my success. Isabella has now become extremely interested in our enterprise here in Great Cleave. And where I hoped to...
Neither duty nor divine purpose called me from the old world. I sailed into oblivion as master of my own destiny. Fate was my command. which I sought, the truth of power, to which I proudly swore my eternal allegiance. I began anew, authority and identity stripped away, embracing inhuman toil and suffering as the path to my return. Time came when I could again prove my prowess in battle. No man nor demon could withstand my newfound might. My domination established, a new destiny earned. The voice of truth pronounced me as champion of our righteous cause. And I led our armies to victory again and again. The remnants of ragged humanity crushed along the way. To bring me here, to the precipice of my ultimate achievement. The forces of this world and those beyond, now under my command.
Lucky me, what is up?
You charged into the fort, but what of your... Do we know to ice? But if command... But we must... One of us should very well...
Go and push this, and then we're going to call it.
My fighting prime may be... You stand.
You hear me?
Oh, hey. What's up?
Just clearing out the van.
You still there, Josh?
Yeah.
Gotta keep moving.
What's up?
Doing a raid. Hey, you got your phone near you?
Yeah.
Pull up my stream.
Oh shit! I wasn't supposed to kill him. What about? Okay, go on your phone and what? Go on my
Pull,
phone and what?
pull up my stream. Let me know when you're watching.
Good.
Alright. You see that guy up there? Who's shooting down? He's our healer. This is actually our raid that we're doing right now. Well, a dungeon.
You should have known better than to come here.
Oh, look at that Warhammer.
I have minions.
She's a
to
juicy
kill
Warhammer.
wherever flotsam washes in. Beg on your knees for death.
Oh, this is Isabel. Oh my god. Josh, this is the boss battle right now.
Didn't catch a dog.
Or you will be
Huh?
destroyed. Target practice. Before my ship sets sail. I will
Watching
not
her
be
back to the sun.
denied. Beg on your knees for death. Dying at my hand. I keep them hungry for just such an occasion.
Oh my god. She released the hound.
That's a good one. Down, TJ. Down.
Dude, look at them. They're fucking huge.
What the fuck? Go up.
Wow.
Oh, it's gone. Are you gonna get the new Assassin's Creed?
I don't know.
Have you watched the trailers on it?
I just don't like the PR behind it.
What do you mean by Did you just fall asleep for a second?
No. It did, didn't it? Yeah. Felt like I did, but I didn't.
So what do you mean by
What?
What do you mean by you don't like the PR behind it?
Just the fact that there was controversial parts about it being what it was being behind. How could you have a black samurai? Blah 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 blah.
That was a thing.
Yeah,
That's stupid.
like it was very much a thing.
These devices are. I am here to.
Yeah. At one point in time, because of everything, they were just saying that the controversial being that it. How can you have black samurai?
Oh.
shit, didn't mean to fall. I guess I don't know where this other ore card is. Like, Josh, this is the skill tree for the Warhammer.
Okay. I thought about playing that.
And then this is
game a couple times.
this is the overall skills. Like, and then like it's kind of simplistic. Like, here's your attributes. Wait for the delay. All right. Right here in strength, it tells you what strength all goes towards, right?
Which weapons and whatnot.
Dexterity, the same. But it also correlates with, look at this, one of the nodes, weight minus 10% weight of skinning items. That means the ability, anything involving skinning now weighs less.
Yeah.
And this is all contributing factors of gear and how you set. Like, if you look, I have 221 points in strength and 189 points in constitution, right?
Yeah.
If you look at it, if you hover over my constitution, I have assigned 26 points into my constitution. 133 of that comes from 133 is equipment and 30 is item buffs, giving me 15,000 in max health. So I mean it. That is over there. Oh, can't get up. Huh. Must have got it. I gotta exit the dungeon. Oh well. I was looking for a quest that's not. I'm a dumbass. I don't want to fuck around and mine ore right, or not ore, but gold right now. Kind of want to hit 56. Ah, here it is. Finally, I found it, guys. I found it. The ledge I can scale. Hoppity hop hop. You're also not a PvP fan either, so that's why another reason these games don't excite you.
Yeah. It used to be. I just get.
Oh, by the way, Josh, to continue my conversation, that is why we left. You know, after Cade was born, we stayed around thinking that family was going to be there. I mean, they were there, but not the mother's is the biggest disappointment for both of us.
Yeah.
And then we got a second arm, and we regretted staying after that. Like when we just regretted it. Like we literally kept saying we had this. We should have took the chance and moved away. Enough was enough to start a whole new life. And then we're like, why did we stay? And then we remembered we chose to stay for family. Oh, I fuck. Got taken out by falling debris. At the end of it, we were very upset. And then it came around again, and we chose to move.
Yeah.
Huh?
I was just acknowledging you. I don't know. Son of a bitch.
Like you can. Oh, here's another thing, John. You can craft your own armor. It isn't useless. Like you can blacksmith and then craft your own good armor.
Hold on.
I hope I'm going the right way. Yeah. God damn it, chat. Alright, Chad, I want to say thank you all for tuning on in. It's been an amazing show. Until next time, to be